Hello guys, today we're going to be reading 2 more chapters in The Surprise Attack of Jabba the Pup. Let's get started. The Fun Time Minutes by Tommy. Okay. None of that was a real surprise. Last semester, Casey and Sarah had figured out that the chorus teacher was leaving and there wouldn't be any more chorus classes. Then Kellen found out the same thing about art class. Then Robesky sent a letter to all our parents telling them that elective classes were out and test prep classes were in, and there had been rumors that the field trip was getting canceled. But the threat of making us go to Green Hill Plantation again was new, and particularly fiendish. We got dragged there so many times in elementary school, and once you've seen it, you've seen it. It's just an old house with ropes across the doors of all the rooms, so you can only peek in. And when you peek in, old junk. We all had spent a lot of time complaining about not getting to take our electives. I signed up for Lego robots with Mr. Ronell and Sarah, but none of us realized just how bad things were going to be. Well, I guess Dwight did. Dwight knew, or maybe it was Origami Yoda who knew. Either way, it was bad. When Robesky was done, we were told to go to our second period class, which normally would have been one of our electives for reassignment to a new classroom. I don't know about you, but the word reassignment makes me think of some kind of Empress Robesky. Oops, I mean Emperor Palatine. It actually says it in the book, which would do a prisoner. So I went to Mr. Ronald's room, and Sarah was there, and so were Lance and Quavino. We would have had a great Lego robot scene, but Mr. Ronell told us not to sit down. I wish you guys could stay, but I have a whole room full of 6th graders coming in here. Well, what were you supposed to do? Asked Sarah. Well, said Mr. Ronell, let me just have a look at the world's worst design chart here. He started flipping through a packet of papers. Sarah, it looks like you'll be taking Mr. Stevens' room. Quavino, you're also taking the Stevens. Lance and Tommy's you'll be to Howell. Huh, said Lance. Go to Howell, that sounds about right. It did sound right. And just one morning I had gone from Legos with Sarah to fun time with Mr. Howell. There was some good news though. When I got to Howell's room, Kellen was already there. Some lady I've never seen before was in the art room, and she told us to come here. Plus, a bunch of 8th graders were coming into the art room, which, by the way, doesn't have any art stuff in it at all. I want to know where my clay Jabba sculpture from last semester is. Then Cam, Mike, and Casey, we we were all grumpy and various things, but I was trying to look on the bright side. Maybe it wasn't going to be too bad. A bunch of my friends were here now. Maybe it would be a little bit of fun. And then a shadow fell across the room. A figure loomed from the hallway. A being of infinite malice and darkness stood there. A disturbance in the force. Howl, whispered Kellen. It was Mr. Howell, our sixth grade homeroom teacher, known from his evil deeds and hatred for all students. Basically, me and Kellen, I don't like it any better than you do, Kellen, said Mr. Howell. I had more than enough of bad attitude last year, and I have a bunch of bad feeling for your attitude. It's just going to be better. Well, you see the video? Mr. Howell pointed a remote with a DVD player and a TV. He pushed a button, laser beams shot out of the TV and blew up her brains. No, not really. What really happened was worse. The TV caved on and the DVD started, and fun time again. Imagine, if you will, another world, another galaxy, where there's someone like Mr. Good, clean fun. The guy with a monkey puppet who comes to our school assembly and sings about how to blow your nose. But this other galaxy dude is worse. He lip syncs all his songs and is named Professor Funtime. And instead of a puppet, he was animated, singing calculator, and they all sing. Fun time every minute, every second will help you focus on the fundamentals. The weird dude said, "I'm Professor Funtime." The calculator said, "I'm Gizmo." We're here to help you prep for your big test. What does prep mean, Professor? Prep and review period. Wouldn't that be PARP? Asked Kellen. Please, Kellen, don't make this more painful than it is already, said Mr. Howell. So then the professor and Gizmo did a math problem, and a really easy one that we learned 3 or 4 years ago in math class. And then they sang about it, and then they did it again. The exact same problem with the same numbers and everything. They sang it again. Okay. Would the teacher now press the pause button and hand out worksheets, said the professor. And he and Gizmo sat there blinking until Mr. Howell woke up from his semi-stupor, found the remote and paused them right in mid-blink. Then Howell gave us a bunch of a worksheet. At the top it said fun time. 7th grade math standards 0.1.1. At the bottom it said copyright ed fun educational products. The first thing on the worksheet was the exact same problem that the professor had done on the video. There was a bunch, then there were 9 more very similar problems. It took about 20 seconds to do the whole thing. Like I said, we all learned how to do this a long time ago. When we were all done, Mr. Howell hit the play button and Gizmo went over the answer very, very slowly. Showed us how to do each one very, very slowly. And he said, Kellen whispered, "Think Jar Jar, it's almost over." And then Professor Funtime said, "Great job, everybody. See a little Well, prep. You can go a long way. We'll see you tomorrow for more fun time. Tomorrow, I asked. I began to glimpse the dark truth. Oh yes, said Mr. Howell. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. Every day until your test. When's that? Sometime in May, so about 4.5 months. Kellen stood up and shouted, "No!" Okay, well that chapter took longer than I thought it would. So today I'll only read that one chapter, but next time I'll read two if we have enough time. But hope you guys enjoyed my screechy girl voice reading a chapter of Jabba the Puppet. Okay, bye.